Here's what moved markets today. Reports indicated the US and Iran reached a peace agreement, with oil prices declining sharply in response. WTI and Brent crude fell significantly as the diplomatic development reduced near-term supply disruption concerns and geopolitical risk premiums embedded in energy markets. Bitcoin rose above $65,000 during a period of broad crypto market appreciation, with total crypto market capitalization expanding approximately $60 billion. The price recovery coincided with the significant improvement in global risk sentiment following the reported geopolitical resolution. SpaceX completed its initial public offering, with the company's market valuation surpassing $2 trillion following the listing. The milestone places SpaceX among a small group of 6 US companies to have reached that valuation threshold, representing one of the most significant public market debuts in recent history. Strategy executive Michael Saylor issued public commentary, noting that 25% of companies in the Mag 8 technology group now hold Bitcoin as part of corporate treasury operations, coinciding with SpaceX's recent public listing. The observation reflects the expanding scope of corporate Bitcoin treasury adoption among major technology companies. Prediction market platform data shows approximately $78 million in contracts wagered on Bitcoin price outcomes through June, with the majority of positioning reflecting expectations for prices to remain below $75,000. The contract pricing represents current user positioning rather than constituting price targets or investment analysis. China is reportedly preparing the commercial launch of mBridge, a digital yuan-based cross-border payment network developed as an alternative to the SWIFT international settlement system. The initiative reflects ongoing sovereign efforts to establish independent digital payment infrastructure outside existing Western-dominated financial networks. Looking at this morning's price action as of 9:50 Central European Time, the market shows decisive positive conditions. Energy Web token up 17.17%, Layer 0 adding 16.15%, and Zcash gaining 15.21%. Strong double-digit strength distributed across energy infrastructure, cross-chain protocols, and privacy platforms following the significant improvement in geopolitical risk sentiment. On the downside, losses are minimal and contained. Ethereum down 6.90%, Enzo off 3.09%, and Avail declining just 1.06%. Mid-single-digit weakness at the top of the range, with losses declining sharply below that, creating highly positive asymmetry, where double-digit gains dramatically outpace limited downside. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index climbs to 23, rising 5 points from yesterday's 18, and continuing the recovery from the 5-session floor at 15. The improvement reflects today's decisive positive market structure, where double-digit gains across multiple protocol categories dramatically outpaced minimal losses, representing the most broad-based positive session in recent weeks. The index has now recovered from 15 to 23 over 3 sessions, marking an 8-point improvement from the prolonged extreme fear floor. While still firmly in fear territory, the move above 20 represents meaningful distance from the extreme fear threshold, and the most constructive sentiment reading since the index began its deterioration from the 39 to 40 range in mid-May.